everyone. My name is Christy. I'm with Positive Creation Wreaths, and I want to say thank you and welcome. Tonight we're going to do a centerpiece. I have another board that I cut and painted, and I will put the felt on the back side of this. It is a 1x4 by 18 inches long. So I'm going to move the camera down and we're going to get started. There we go. Now I've got this 21-inch deco mesh that I'm going to go all the way around this with. And I just put my zip tie on the end of it there to keep it gathered up. I'm just going to fold this over and tuck it under. I usually don't use 21-inch deco mesh, but since I had a lot of it, I figured I'd go ahead and use it up on this. I think it will blend nicely. And I'm just going to do 10-inch puffs all the way around it. I'm not going to put the deco mesh in the center. I'm just going to go around the edges with this. This is beautiful brown fall. It has orange and green and burgundy and all these beautiful fall colors in this deco mesh. Oh, let me show you the ribbon that we're going to use. Isn't it gorgeous? We have that ribbon. How gorgeous is that? And I got this out just in case. It has little leaves on there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet. But here's a little boy scarecrow. And then the little girl scarecrow. And then I love this pumpkin. Just love it. And that'll be in the center. Now I did cut some orange deco mesh. And I may add it in as I'm going around, or after I get this done. I'm not sure yet, because I don't want to take away from the centerpiece. So we'll decide after I get done. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Carol. I found that pumpkin at Old Time Pottery. It's one of the stores I can go into, and it's never crowded. And I can look around, and I don't have to worry about being around others. So I went in there and I looked around, and that's where I found my pumpkin. I was so excited. How is everyone doing this evening? Anything exciting? I love going into our old time pottery, Carol. It's really neat in there. Like I said, they're never busy when you go in there. And they have some really neat stuff. So I do like going in there and looking around. That's where I found the pumpkin. Well, this deco mesh is sticking. I went in there Sunday and looked around. It's going to be the last time I can get out for a little bit. I hate these little snags everywhere. I got some exciting news. My hubby ordered me a pair of shoes, and they're Mickey Mouse shoes. He knows I love Mickey Mouse, so he ordered me a pair of Mickey Mouse tennis shoes. They have been up in northern Illinois sitting in a post office for over 2 months now. I just got an email that they're finally shipping them. I'm so excited. But the bad news is, I'm not going to be able to wear them for the next 6 weeks. But that's okay. Because I'll be able to wear them once my cast is off. Alrighty, we went all the way around. I'm just going to trim this off. Oh yes, and I made 2 of the same exact bows to put on each end. I'm going to zip tie this in that we just cut. There it goes. That's tight. Now I'm just going to tuck that end under where I zip tied it. And then nobody will see it. Alrighty. Now I cut some orange deco mesh and I cut these 20 inches long. I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. So we'll see. We'll put one on and see how it looks. Oh, I don't know. Because we do have a lot of orange in this ribbon. And we have that orange stripe going down that ribbon. So I'm not sure if it's going to be too much or not. Let's see. That has a piece of wire coming out of it. There. I guess it's not too much orange now, is it? It just gives it a little peekaboo orange right there by the time we get our ribbon and stuff on. I think it'll be all right. Thank you. Carol, you don't have a Hobby Lobby or anything around you? Girl, when this pandemic's over with, you'll have to come up here to Indiana. We will have a shopping day. We will go to Old Time Pottery. We have Hobby Lobby, Joann's. There's a Ben Franklin. There's one down in Louisville, and it's called Dee's. They have a lot of neat craft stores around here. You'll have to come up and we'll have to go shopping. So many craft stores around here. Old Time Pottery has a huge display, like over half of the store at Christmas time. I could spend hours in there. The only problem is every time hubby goes with me and he keeps asking, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, let's go." You know, he wants to get me out of there real fast. I love that. I think it's turning out really good. I was trying to think of some other craft stores that's down here. There's several of them. Thank you. I started to put the ribbon on without the orange. And you're still going to see that 21-inch deco mesh that's going around the border. It's popping through on the sides, and it's giving it that brown on the sides too. I was just worried that it may be too much orange. That's what I was afraid of, but really it's not. That's why it looked weird. Now, I haven't done anything with the ties yet, because like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not. So I just set it over there for now. We'll see. I think that's where my scarecrows came from too, was old time pottery. And the deco mesh came from Ben Franklin's. I had all my deco mesh right here on the edge of the table, and of course I managed to knock it all off. Nothing unusual for me. Anybody do anything fun today? If I miss your comments or your questions, I will go back through and answer them. I don't have my moderator tonight. And all of the ribbon is cut at 12 inches. That's my normal go-to size that I usually cut. And like I said, the 21-inch deco mesh is the base, and then the 10-inch deco mesh is the pop colors. That's 10 inches. And there's 10 pipe cleaners, 5 on each side. And I drilled the holes 4 inches apart. I had to think on that one. Actually, these 2 ribbons here, the 2 plaids, I got those from Old Time Pottery as well. And then this one I got from Ben Franklin's. I thought those ribbons matched perfect with that pumpkin. There. keep forgetting that I cut these. Because like I said, they're not on the table. Anybody do anything exciting today? Ooh, I bet that was interesting. How did it turn out, Tracy? Whoops, sorry. Let me grab these. 4 more left. Yeah, sometimes when you're cutting a roll of deco mesh, every once in a while it's like they splice the roll together. That happened with this orange roll a lot throughout it. I'd get 2 good cuts and then I'd have to cut off a big section where they pieced it together. I said, my word. It doesn't happen very often, but once in a while. And with this roll, they did it a lot. And I did get this orange from Ben Franklin's as well. They do have good deco mesh there. There, maybe now I won't knock them off the table. If I missed any of your comments, like I said, I will go back through and read them after the live. Of course, I'll have to go through and straighten up on my ribbons. I got one more to put on here at the end, but look at how full that is. That is gorgeous. This would be good for, like if you had a big picture window, or if you're going to host a family dinner during Thanksgiving. Set that in your table, on your table as a centerpiece. We used to have a big buffet. And of course, when the boys got older and they got married and moved out and all that, we gave the hutch to one of the boys and we gave the big buffet to the other boy. But I was just sitting here thinking that would have been so beautiful. This would be so perfect on that buffet. Or it would be pretty in my picture window in the living room. But y'all know I'm not keeping. I have enough. Last one. Then we can put our pumpkin and our scarecrow and our bows on there. Then we'll decide if we really want that garland on there. I may save that garland for a different project. So I've got a few other things. That's good, Tracy. Last set of ribbons. There. Alrighty, now for our pumpkin. This is, it has like that polyfill inside of it. It's really soft and squishy. It's not styrofoam. It's cloth. It's really neat. Alrighty, let's see if I can get this weave down in here. There's one wire. Come on. Should have went ahead and grabbed my needle. I didn't think I would need it. Come on. Alright. We're going to get the needle out. And of course it always falls to the very bottom. An upholstery needle with a big eye. This is so much easier to get these wires through there. There's one. So much easier. And two. I don't want to push it down all the way. I just kind of want it sitting there on top of the mesh. I don't want to push down the ribbon either. There. Alrighty. Tie this off. There's our pumpkin. Yeah, we'll put our scarecrows in there. And I am going to put some glue on the stick. Let's see how far down he's going to go. There. So you want to kind of prop his arm up. Let's turn him around this way. This pumpkin has a leaf on it, and I want that leaf showing towards the front. Because what I wanted to do was kind of maybe prop his arm up there on the pumpkin, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Blue strings. Lovely. Now I gotta move his legs around in between the deco. That way they're not up in his chest. I don't think we're going to put anything in these ties. At least not in this one. There. think we'll just leave his arm down. There. Her on the other side. There. Straighten her out, straighten her clothes out. I think with all the deco mesh and the ribbon, I don't think we really need anything in these ties. So I'll probably go through there and cut them all off. I think it's got enough color. Leave your skirt down. There. I don't think we're going to need this either. I think this is just going to be too much for it. What do y'all think? Too much? I'm thinking so. Good word. I can't even see where the... There it is. I don't know. We'll save that for a minute. Now, I have not dovetailed my ends yet, just because I wanted to wait and see. Now that I threw off the table. I didn't drop it, I threw that. Grab my little upholstery needle, so I don't have to fight with this. Here's one side. And the second side. Sorry, y'all, my phone's weighing me down. Okay. There it is. But I lost a wire for a minute. I was like, oh no. I want this to kind of overflow on the side here. I don't know if you can see that there. Like that. So twist this one. And like I said, I can always dovetail my ends later. And I can always tighten the bow up later. And we have one for this side. One. So much easier and faster with the needle. There. I'm going to clip this off. Now I found this little pumpkin gourd thing, and I thought about putting it in with the bow, but I don't think the bow even needs that. I think it's going to be good just the way it is. Sometimes less is way more. And with all the different plaid and checked and striped ribbon, I think that's going to be way plenty for this. Maybe. I could always change my mind come later. I'm just trimming this tails off. The pipe cleaners. There. And I will trim down these tails and dovetail them and stuff. I just didn't do it yet. I wanted to see how long the tails were going to be. There. trying to get it to where you can see it all. How gorgeous is that? Wouldn't that look gorgeous just sitting in the middle of the table during the holidays for Thanksgiving? And then you could leave it up until Christmas. And then you have the overflow, like I said, of the ribbons on the side. So when it's sitting down, you can either leave them long or we can cut them short on both sides. And that's the pumpkin. And like I said, when I started out, the board was only 18 inches long, but as you can see, it looks so much bigger now with all the mesh on there and the embellishments and the scarecrows, the little pumpkin. You can always move their hands if you wanted. There you go. They're holding straw hands. Yeah, I think with all the ribbon on here, with the color of the ribbon and everything, I think it's plenty on here. And it also, when they're holding hands, it makes it look like the pumpkin is sitting on the straw. I think this turned out really, really good. Really gorgeous. Pretty. And like I said, you can put those in your table. I am putting a felt piece on the bottom so it doesn't scratch any of the tables. You can set this in your window. If you have a buffet type thing, you can set it on top of that. If you have a kitchen bar, you can set it on that. Any big bay window, anything. Let's see, a little. There we go. What do y'all think? I think it turned out really well. I should have probably turned the scarecrows in a little sideways, but that's all right. And I will go through and tighten up the bows, and I will trim the tails off, like I said. And if you wanted to, you could even add stuff to the back of it. If you wanted to use this on your table during the holidays, you could add stuff to the back of it. I'm just not going to. I'm going to try and... It's hard to get it all in this camera. But I will take pictures of it in the morning after I get back home. I will take pictures of it and I will share it on my Facebook page and the other groups that I'm in. So I want to say thank you for joining me. This was really fun. I will be back Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on Facebook. Thank you for joining me. I want you all to have a blessed day, or blessed evening, I should say, and have a blessed weekend. I will see y'all on Sunday. Thanks. Bye.